I want to do the. I kind of want to do the. What was that? The Wayne's World and 2, 3, 2. Okay. Okay. Look back. We will be sans Danny this evening, and so starting off. So you guys finished up with Thunder Tree, and you found the Druid Reidoth. You thwarted my fucking dragon.
Who thwarted your dragon?
You.
Pretty sure that was. Well, yeah.
Yep.
Thwarted my fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Not upset. Not upset.
Your dragon was my bitch.
He can come back. He's not dead. He flew away to live another day.
Don't worry, I got a suggestion ready, buddy.
We don't know if that was the end of Venom thing or not.
I guess not. We're BFFs.
So you did get rid of Venom thing. He did fly away, which was part of the conditions of Reidoth the Druid showing you where the castle of Cragmaw is, where you are looking for Gundren Rockseeker, your patron and friend, and who you were also asked to find at the behest of Sildar Hallwinter, who is his companion. You are now traveling in your handy-dandy cart. And where are you?
We are going to Cragmaw Castle.
You are. Where are you in relation to the cart? So who's driving? Who's on top? Who's inside?
Who's
And
on...
Reidoth is with you. Reidoth is sitting on top up in that seat right there.
Well, since it's my cart, I'm riding inside.
Nice. I thought you could say you're driving. Okay.
Nope.
So
I have my
Taz-
peasants to drive.
Taz,
I'll
you're
drive.
riding. And okay.
I'll just look out the back.
You're in the cage?
Yeah.
Put the demon in the
Shake
cage.
hand.
Put the half demon in the cage. Okay.
You will
Because
never
he
have
stole
this.
from us.
You will never have this.
Let's see. We can do that. Okay. So you is Reidoth is guiding the way, and he's sitting up top above you, Cal, and he's just telling you stories about being a druid and how awesome and what a wonderful life he's led. And he's giving you directions, and you travel for about 10 miles per day, and you're about 30 miles away. So you stop to make camp, and you don't find the page you're looking for, apparently.
GM fail.
I know. I was all ready, and then I started goofing off because everybody was late. There we go. Look at that. We're gonna roll real dice this time. So as you make camp, what's your? Actually, no. We'll say that you're actually still driving down the road looking for a place to camp, and then you drop your dice. Jack dice. So, anyways, as you're driving along, you're looking for a place to camp for the night, and you hear a trees and limbs start snapping and breaking as you're
What? I didn't get any
going
prep.
along.
I didn't get any prep time.
Prep time for what?
Never mind.
There's no prep time. You've had a week.
Okay.
You've had Oh, we did stop at 4:20. That's funny. Now I actually just got that. Nick should have been all over that one,
Right?
right?
Shoulda, woulda.
I think he
Shoulda, woulda,
was.
coulda. But you hear a bunch of crashing and breaking limbs, and you hear this giant roar, and you just Cal, you see two giant arms swing up at you, bearing a wooden club.
Ooh.
Roll or initiative. Boom, boom, boom.
Rolling for initiative.
Oh, let me open the window first. That would
Yeah,
make
that
more
helps.
sense.
And player icons would help too.
Yep.
Shut up, Kyle. Shove
I'll get
Taz.
you out there. You're out of your element.
I'm not Donnie.
There you go. Cal, you're at 13, and I need
Boom.
my base area.
I think I'm going first.
Should I roll for initiative as well?
Yes.
Yeah, even though you locked yourself inside of a cage. Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't lock
It's
it. I just
it's
said I
the
was
safest
riding in the
place.
cage.
You are in the cage. Is it locked? It's not locked?
We didn't
I
lock
never
him in.
locked
We
it.
just made him right in the back.
There you go.
All right, I'm
And-
doing up my sheet right now.
Oh, I need to give him a...
Apparently the cart gets initiative.
I don't know. I like to roll.
No, ogre.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the ogre. I don't know why I did the card. So that's the ogre. And Donnie, did you roll?
Yeah, I
8.
got an 8.
Okay. Okay, so Taz, you hear, but you're inside the cart, but you do hear a loud rumbling and breaking of twigs and branches, and you probably did see it. I figure you guys probably would have lit your lanterns as you're traveling by
Of
night.
course, I sat by the window. Peasants behind me.
So how that's working is cart's going this way, ogre comes up from the side, you're seeing it out this window. What do you do?
Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What is the ogre considered?
What is he considered? Like
Yes.
type? He is a
Yes.
large giant.
Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'll just start things off with a good old fireball to the face.
Do you have fireball?
Sorry, firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. Yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Fire away.
Womp, womp, womp.
13. You hit. Roll damage.
Score. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boop.
7. Okay.
Oh, my 3D dice didn't roll.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't show for me.
Oh, I totally got it. And okay, so he takes 7 damage, and that brings up Cal. So ogre's coming at you, swinging. Fire. You see fire bolts come out the side of the wagon and hit him in the chest. It shook him up a little bit, but he's kind of just wiping his face.
I charged him with my battle axe.
So you're jumping off the cart.
Yes,
Perfect.
and I fail spectacularly.
Yes, your dice are still just bad dice.
Yeah.
You missed terribly, and was that a crit fail?
That was a crit fail.
Yeah, you land on your face.
So I'm prone?
You are prone.
God damn it.
Donnie, you are in a cage in the back.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
So you see fireballs come shooting, or firebolts come shooting out the side of the wagon, hit an ogre in the side of the face. Your dwarf cleric jumps off the top, lands on his face, and is now prone on the ground. And you are in the back of the wagon, locked inside of a cage. What would you like to do?
No, I guess it'd be another time for one of those minor illusions.
It'd be a good time for a minor illusion. You create a 5x5 minor illusion.
So we're being attacked by an orc, huh?
Ogre.
Attacking orcs too.
Ogre. You are being attacked by ogre. A very large creature.
5x5 that ogres would be into. That is not us. What would an ogre want more than to deal with us?
That is a good question.
An eldritch blast.
How
blast to the
about-
face.
No, just blast in the face.
How about and I can get kind of crazy with this, I think. A walking, talking burrito that can run.
5 foot tall burrito. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
How about a
Okay.
taco
I
that
mean-
shits ice
I
cream?
mean, that would crave an appetite of an orc, I believe.
Ogre. Close.
Ogre. Even bigger. Yeah. I
All right.
mean,
Cast or roll for
Deception.
deception. Yeah.
All
Versus
right.
their wisdom.
ooh.
Oh yeah. So you create your illusion of walking, talking burrito that goes running in the opposite direction, but they do not fall for it. The ogre then takes a swing at Cal, who is lying prone on the ground, and if I recall, prone makes you have disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, do I spend what, a move action to get up?
Yes, that's what it is. You spend one action getting up. And he's going to swing at you with his great club. And 19.
I think
You
he hits.
take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Sweet mother of God.
Ogres are serious business. And that brings Taz, you are back up. So you saw a walking, talking burrito go running past the cart, giggling. Your cleric is on the ground, and your half demon warlock is in the cage in the back of your cart.
Well, realizing that we are fucked,
Yep.
is this thing at least bloodied?
No.
Have we?
No. You've only done 7 damage to this thing.
Oh, good. Good.
God damn it. We're going to party wipe without Sheree here to hit stuff
Yeah.
with a sword and then a club.
Yeah, you're missing your meat shield.
Damn it.
Let's see. I don't think I'd be able to charm him.
Charm? Probably not.
Yeah, that's charm person.
Hold up. Sorry, I forgot. Let me back up because you do have a druid with you.
Oh yeah, Reidoth.
All right.
Reidoth is with you up above. Let's give him a turn as well. See if I actually have a thing for him. Yep. Okay. Actions. He casts Thunderwave.
Thunderwave's my
Which-
favorite.
Means the ogre has to make a constitution saving throw or take 7 damage. Ooh, he takes half damage, so he takes 4. And okay. Now you're up.
Now I am up.
Yep.
Let me see. I guess I am going to cast. I don't want to waste a skill slot for this, but I also don't want to die.
Well, you're still on the road. This is your first day of travel from, you know that you have 2 days of travel,
Gotcha.
and this is your first night on your way out of town from Thunder Tree.
I am going to use a suggestion and suggest that he leave.
Cast suggestion for me. Remind me what it does. Suggestion and concentration, up to 8 hours of suggested course of activity. Influence a creature. You can see creatures can. Or is he immune? No. Wisdom saving throw. Again, I'm guessing against your
Spell DC is 13.
spell DC. 13. And he rolls a 9. He actually rolled 2 9s. So what do you suggest? He just walks in
Straight
the
up
opposite
and
direction?
Leaves.
Sprints?
Casually strolls away because he knew
He
he was a
saunters?
badass. Yeah, saunters
He's-
off. It's like,
He saunters it. So with
Fuck
a
these
nice
guys.
gait.
Tell them if there's a giant burrito somewhere around these parts, and that's why you're rewarding to find one.
he does not go searching for your giant burrito, Nick.
So
I would just
he goes in
saying.
the same direction that he saw the burrito, and just and just you just see him shrug his shoulders and go.
You know
Man.
you would, Carl.
Oh, I totally would.
He wanders off. Cal, you pick your face up out of the dirt. You see the ogre go off, and Reidoth looks down at you and says, "What the fuck?" and goes back to his business, telling you about all the ways of being a druid. So well done for your first encounter of the day. And so you guys, you travel a little bit further. You make camp for the night, and you encounter nothing further. You go about your normal activities. See, Taz, that would be going over your spell book and your incantations. Cal, that evening, Reidoth walks over to you and gives you a bag made of gray cloth, and he tells you to hold on to it. And then you see him turn into a chubby gray squirrel again, and he goes and crawls off for the night.
I hate
And
that squirrel.
what are your guys' what are your like your activities? Like, what's your routine for it at the evenings?
Cooking.
Like Cal, you probably spend time praying,
Yeah,
doing cleric type things, I would assume,
assuredly, but also cooking.
and also cooking.
I set up my bed and my defenses around the camp.
You're out of your 10-pound bag of shit, by the way.
Fuck.
You're out.
So it's just sharpened sticks around the.
It's just sharpened sticks.
Fuck.
You spend like just OCD whittling sticks and shoving them in the ground around your camp.
I pick them up when I leave.
Donnie, as a warlock, what do you do? What's your evening routine like for your character?
My evening routine is to set fire to small living things and humble servitude and gratitude to the Lord of Light and Darkness, Cthulhu. All hail Cthulhu.
Nice.
I don't think he's a Lord of Light.
I think it's just the
Lord
void,
of Light and Darkness.
light and darkness.
Oh,
That
Above
could
both.
be true.
So the gray area in life.
Probably.
Exactly.
He is an old god. Okay.
See,
So as you guys, who had the Goodberry spell?
That is me.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have Goodberry.
I'd be happy to cast good berries if our
Well, at
party's
this
in
point,
need of them.
probably out of food at this point, because I don't think you guys stocked up at all.
I stocked up.
Did you? Oh, okay. So you guys are still good on food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I have to share with these peoples?
I'm just nibbling on good berries.
I got 10 rations.
Yeah, and one Goodberry does. I think it's a day.
Mm-hmm.
You're good for a day. So Donnie, if you're handing out Goodberries, then all of you you can pop one like a Tic Tac. So the night goes on without any trouble, and as you continue adventuring, the second day, Reidoth is still just babbling away. He's back on top of the cart. He's just telling you all the things that goes into druid craft, being a druid, how much he loves nature, how awesome trees are, how awesome squirrels are, why he chose to be
Can I ask
the form of
Reidoth
a squirrel.
question?
Yes, absolutely.
Does he like to shapeshift into the form of a squirrel and mate with other female squirrels?
No, he actually just loves being a fat squirrel. Like there's just something about like he's all about the squirrel life.
Can
He just loves
shapeshift
running
into
around.
a gerbil?
He can,
Perfect.
but his chosen form is a gray squirrel. He just loves the look of it. He actually spends a lot of time, like more time grooming himself as a squirrel than he does as a human. He looks kind of shabby. Yeah, like he's like licking and he's like polishing his fur, and
So
he
he's
spends a
the
lot of time
druid
grooming.
version of Taz.
You look at when he's a squirrel, you look at that squirrel and go, fuck, that's a beautiful squirrel. It's just he's
So when
he's
he's
still
in
but he
human
is
form.
rotund as a squirrel. Like he's an old white-haired lean wizard, but for some reason when he turns into the gray squirrel, he's portly, kind of pear-shaped.
Badass.
Mm-hmm.
So, seeing as how he's a total dick, which is, I mean,
Yeah.
to some of us is totally okay.
Taz
deserve
with a squirrel.
And he's a gray squirrel.
Uh-huh.
He's basically like the fat male equivalent of Slappy Squirrel from Animaniacs.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm. Yep, this is true.
Yes, he is. He basically is. And the second day, as you're traveling, you encounter nothing, and you're making your way across. And actually, let's give you an idea of where you're heading.
Thank you. Unveil some map.
Mm-hmm. So you were in the village of Thunder Tree, and if I can find it, there we go. Let's go down a little bit. There you go. Headed to Cragmaw Castle.
I am not seeing Cragmaw Castle on the map.
Should.
Oh, there it is in the middle of the forest.
Yep. Middle of the woods. So as you're traveling, and you know that to be the Neverwinter Wood, which you know is kind of thick with all kinds of creatures, goblins, hobgoblins, orcs. And on your
But
third
it's
day
good
of traveling,
because they mostly come out at night. Mostly.
God damn it, you encounter, as you're going through the woods, you hear
Give me free shit, Ridley Scott.
you hear the creaking sound again, and it's actually the same ogre comes barreling down. Donnie, you see it first as you're sitting in the back of the wagon, and there's a giant ogre with sort of like a blackened side of his face that you recognize from the night previous, and he is barreling down on your wagon.
Okay, I think I got
Did
this.
he regain hit points?
No.
Oh, good. You really want me to kill this goddamn thing,
So-
don't you?
I'm thinking
I'm
he
going with the
wasn't really
roll of
into
the dice.
Mexican, and so perhaps
Roll initiative first.
We're not. We don't have tokens or a map.
Oh, gotcha.
Slacking.
You don't
kid.
have initiative buttons?
I have initiative buttons, but
No, let's roll a tracker, but no valid token was like that's fine. Yeah, we'll give you. You can also just roll a d20, and I can just put it in.
I rolled a 22.
Nick rolled a 3.
it's a beautiful food.
Holy shit! You guys are on fire with the rolls today. And Cal, just roll a d20.
Son of
Wow!
a bitch!
Beautiful thing.
We didn't see this guy
Man.
coming.
You did not see him coming at
Except
all,
for Taz.
except for Taz. So, yeah, Taz, you saw him coming, and he is barreling towards you, and actually making a faster pace than your two workhorses that you have pulling the cart. What would you like to do in response to this ogre barreling down on you?
Oh.
And it's a new day, so your spell slots are refreshed as well.
How close are we to Cragmaw Castle?
You would figure to see. So as a crow flies, let me whip up my handy dandy ruler. So you're probably not going through the woods because you do have a rather large cart. So you're probably about here.
Okay, so we got another day's worth of travel.
You'll probably be there by this evening.
So I don't want to use all my spells. Does that
Oh,
count
yeah.
as a short rest? Or a long rest?
Well, I mean, you'll be there. You'll probably arrive at Cragmaw by this evening. So you could. It's up to you guys as a group, but you could get there, and then set up camp.
I
It's up to
say
you.
we set up camp and rest.
Yeah, you can decide that later, but right now you have a
Oh,
ogre chasing your ass down.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on him.
Roll away. Scorching Ray. This is a different one. This is you. I think you haven't cast this yet.
I haven't.
You cast Scorching Ray, but your Scorching Ray misses.
Balls.
The ogre comes running up, and he is actually bound and determined, and he's actually going to take a javelin from behind his back, and he throws it at the cart right where you are, Donnie, and it hits you and does 12 piercing damage. So
That is not cool.
So you just see a metal javelin come hurling at you, and it just sticks into your shoulder
Pinning him.
and pins you to the back of the cart.
Balls.
And that actually brings up your turn and response.
Okay. Oh, you said he hit me for 13 damage?
12. He hit you for 12 damage, which brings you to, let's see, what is your...
Puts me at 5.
Put you at 5. Woo!
Gosh,
Yeah.
That
just
does
leave
put
him
you at
to
5,
go
yeah.
away again.
So I'd like to cast Cure Wounds. Can I do that on myself, or does it have to be on
Do
something
you
I
have
touch?
Cure Wounds? Well, you do. How did you get that? I can't remember. That's part of your...
Of the 2
Oh.
spells I picked last time when I leveled up to level 3.
Because you
think.
have your... Remind me what it was. You got... No.
Oh, so I ignore that.
But yes, you can cast Cure Wounds on yourself.
Didn't think so.
Okay, yeah, good point. That was your book
That
of
was an accident.
your book of shadows, because
I
you
was
chose
thinking,
pact of the chain, or no, pact of the... I can't remember what it was called. But yes, you can cast it on yourself.
Hi. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit.
Creatures you can touch. So creatures within 5 feet of you, you can cast it. You could also cast it on yourself.
Okay. Should I roll for that then?
You should just be able to cast this spell. Just
Oh, okay.
cast Cure Wounds.
It says cast at what level, and it gives me a box for like level 1 through 9.
You can cast it as a first or second level spell.
Does level 2 have a benefit?
Yeah, yes, because so figure whatever spell level you cast it at. So if you cast it at first level, then it's just whatever it is. It's base layer. As you cast a spell at a second level, it gives it a boost.
Okay.
It just casts as a more powerful.
Level 2.
There you go. Okay. Go ahead and cast away.
Womp womp.
It's not very good. But...
What did you get?
6.
6. Well, that's better than nothing. So that brings you up to 11. And that brings up Cal. So you're at the reins. You see your wizard cast a scorching firebolt out the side of the wagon, and you hear the giant twang, and as if a giant piece of metal hit the back of the cart. And so you are driving the cart. What would you like to do?
I am going to keep driving the cart.
Okay. At the same pace? Do you increase pace?
I assume the road is nice enough that I can increase the pace and not worry about not having enough reaction time for something.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll increase pace a little bit.
Okay. So okay, so you increase pace, and ogre has a speed of 40 feet. So you start to make a little bit of headway between you and the ogre, and Taz.
Reidoth.
Reidoth is up. Good point. And Reidoth, what would he like to do? Let's think about this. He is going to cast Entangle. And grasping weeds and vines are going to grow from the ground from at the feet of the. Ooh, that's going to take some skill to do that, though. I'm pretty sure the area. No, it just happens. Creature standing time 20-foot square from a point within range. Yep. So, okay, so he casts Entangle because he's still sitting. He can see the ogre because he's sitting on top of the cart, and the ogre stops dead in his tracks, and is going to have to make a little bit of a strength save because he's actually moving at a good pace. And so he stumbles, and he will take 1d4 bludgeoning damage from falling, and he takes 2 damage. So Taz, you see a bunch of vines grow up in a 20-foot circle around the ogre, and it just immediately grabs onto his feet, and he just does a face plant into the ground. And Reidoth looks down at you and just winks.
Can I throw the squirrel off the cart?
No, he's not a squirrel anymore. He's back in human form.
Oh, fucker. All right.
And he's up above you.
All right, fine. So he's human. I can charm him to jump off the cart and into the road and fight the giant one-on-one.
The ogre, yeah.
Ogre, sorry.
Yes, you can.
For blood sport.
Sure.
I'm not going to do that as much as I want to.
What would Taz do in this situation?
Cast magic missile.
At ogre?
At the ogre, yes.
Oh, the ogre, okay.
That's a good.
So that's instant hit, okay? So he takes 13 damage. And he is... Okay. So that brings up Donnie. So same thing. You're stuck with a javelin. You're cast healing on yourself, so you're able to pull the javelin out of your shoulder. You cast a healing spell on yourself, and you saw the druid that's sitting up above you cast a spell, and vines grew out of the ground. And your wizard just cast a magic missile and hit the ogre square in the chest, doing quite a bit of damage to him. And you are now able to do what you would like.
Okay. I have an idea. I just want to double check this other thing that looks pretty cool.
So he's probably down to about half-life.
So I was thinking about
He's
throwing
close.
this.
All right, you like your daddy kiss?
Which one?
Shatter.
Did you? I didn't see you cast. Oh, there you go. What does Shatter do? Let's see. Where is... There we go. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw?
That's correct.
Okay. Ogre rolls. A 4. So he takes DC 13, 15 thunder damage. Holy crap.
That's right, biatch.
Nice.
That's for throwing a spear at me, dick.
So you see this ogre just shout out in pain. As he takes 15? Yeah. Okay. He is pretty bloodied. And you're also making quite a bit of distance from him. And so Donnie, you went. Cal, you're still driving in the reins, and yep. Kaz, that brings up you. So you're pretty far away from it. You're probably right on the verge. You're probably about 60 feet away from him at this point. No, Reidoth went after you.
Oh, what do you do?
The vines. It's your turn again. I went you, Reidoth, ogre.
Ogre, Donnie.
Donnie just cast Shatter, and the ogre took 15 thunder damage. And Eric and Cal's still driving the cart at the same pace.
All right, well, since we're going to take a rest after this, I'm going to hit him with another magic missile. Level 2. And I'll use up my second.
Second level? Okay.
Yeah.
And that is instant hit.
10.
Which means you do 10 force damage, and he is severely bloodied and crying out in pain. He tries to break free of the vines, and he rolls 24. He is broken free. So it's like chain reaction. You see magic missile hit him. He shrieks out and just rips the vines off of him, and he is bearing down on you again. And that brings up Reidoth, who sees this happen. And what does he have at his disposal? What would a druid do? Yep, he's going to cast Thunderwave. And he's going to do it at second level. Which means he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, and he only takes, let's see, 3, 10, 5 damage. Okay. So, Donnie, you see the ogre break free of the vines. Magic missiles hit him in the chest. He starts running towards you. The druid above casts Thunder Wave, and the impact force hits the ogre, doing 5 damage, and it is your turn.
So I was kind of curious, with my light crossbow, do you just do general damage, or can you do like shots on specific parts of the target?
It's just general. You can describe where you're aiming for.
I'm gonna aim for his nutsack, and I'm gonna pop him right in the nuts.
Do it. So you aimed straight for his groin.
Okay, I feel a little bit of pressure now. Calm down.
I mean, this is an ogre, so it's probably like a pretty big.
It's a big target.
Yeah.
It's a big target.
But we're also moving.
We are moving. So I would give you a fair advantage. You hit. You hit him square in the groin, and he stumbles. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nuts.
I feel bad for him, actually.
You basically just Robocopped him.
Blam, 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 blam.
Exactly.
Here, Wayne, suck it. Blam, 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 blam.
Roll for damage, Nick.
And roll your damage.
You pierced his groin for 2 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
He is wailing on the ground,
So he's prone now.
but still up.
No, you just said he's on the ground, so he's prone.
I mean, still alive.
Okay.
He's not dead, but he's
got a mad limp though.
he's not walking. He's pretty well encumbered. And that brings Cal. So here's the rundown. So the ogre has been hit with magic missiles, hit with scorching ray, hit
Yeah,
with a
scorching ray
wave of
mist.
thunder and now has a crossbow bolt sticking out of his groin.
His nutsack, to be specific.
Yes.
I'm still driving the cart though, so
You were still driving the cart.
I am going to offer in words of encouragement. Keep kicking ass and apparently shooting shit in the balls, and then just
Perfect.
keep driving.
Okay. So you keep you stay at the reins, and Taz, so he's stopped dead in his tracks now. He started to pick back up with you, but the shot to the groin
Really
pretty much
discouraged
took
him.
him out. Yeah, he's out of commission. So
Um,
you can, so you basically have one spell. You have like one chance.
Well, then I'm going to use my level 1 magic missile and make sure that this hits.
Okay. It says it hit. He's dead. He
Bleep.
plummets. Yep. So
I asked
you just see
Cal
this
to
giant
stop the cart so we can
mound.
loot this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
You tell him to pull up the reins.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll stop the cart
Stop
and
the
let
cart.
you run back there.
What do
Let's
I find?
see.
Can we roll to see who can run faster?
Yes. Roll athletics. Both of you roll athletics to see who gets to the ogre first.
Athletics.
It's in your
Yeah,
skill
I know
seven.
where
box.
it is.
Mhm.
I moved my window around some, so everything is all wonky.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. So Donnie gets there first. Let's see. What do you find?
As I'm
You
walking up behind
find-
Donnie, I give him a good old whack in the back of the head
You
with the
haven't caught up
old
yet.
spellbook.
We wait your turn. Ho.
You're still saying at the back. Let's see.
And he
Let's
takes
see what
4
you find.
bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna switch it up a bit. Roll a D100. Let's see what you get. Leave it to the dice.
Ooh.
97. You find a
Dibs.
pair of horseshoes on the ogre,
Seriously.
Donnie.
Horseshoes.
Yep.
Horseshoes. Okay.
What
Oh,
did I
that's my
find?
inventory.
And they don't look normal. I mean, they're not like iron like that you would put on a horse. They're horseshoes, but they're silver. They're very fine. They're very polished. They
Are
have
they
runes
magical?
going on the outside
They are
of the
magical.
outer rim of the horseshoe.
So I'm gonna use my Arcana to identify that shit.
Okay. So do you grab it out of his hand then?
Yeah, well, I can see
He's like,
him.
give me that.
Because I'm standing right next to the fucker because he beat me there first, and
I
smacked him.
I show him what I found while gloating about my superior athletics.
Okay.
By 2.
You're like, yeah, check these out, slow motherfucker. So you're able to identify them as horseshoes of speed.
Ooh. Ooh.
And let's see if we actually can tell you what those do. Horse riding.
of speed.
Let's see. Got to be in some compendium
I
somewhere.
think if you throw it at someone and it hits them in the head, they get high as if they were on a drug,
No.
like speed.
Horseshoes of speed. Yeah, they are in here. Nice. Okay. So horseshoes.
Close again.
These iron horseshoes come in a set of
Cool.
4. All 4 horseshoes are affixed to the hooves of a horse or similar creature. They increase the creature's walking speed by 30 feet.
Nice.
So you find 4 horseshoes. But you're not exactly skilled at
Yeah.
attaching horseshoes. So you can pocket those for now.
Cool.
Okay, pocketed.
Do I find anything?
No. He beat
Can
you
I
there.
leave something for him to find?
What's that?
No. Nothing.
That's all he had on him, on the ogre.
That's okay.
So
Is Is
What if
Nick
I take a
really
giant
echoey for
shit
anybody
on
else?
A little bit.
ogre's chest? No.
I use my mage hand to slap Nicholas or slap Donnie as I'm walking away.
Can mage hand do damage? I don't think it can.
It says at the bottom it can't attack.
Can't
Oh.
attack. It can't slap him, but it doesn't do any damage.
Does he
It's
feel it?
pretty sweet.
Does
Oh, he feels it. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
He-
That's
He-
perfect.
It's more of
Stupid
an
spell
emotional feeling than a physical one.
Can it knock them down if
It's
I
shame.
pushed him with it?
He just feels shame.
Perfect. Ding. Shame.
What were we gonna say?
Can I slap Taz with a beaver pelt?
Do you still have those fucking beaver pelts?
I saved a couple, yeah.
I thought you sold
I-
them.
No, I want to make a
no.
hat.
No, he didn't sell them. He still has the beaver pelts.
I got
Oh my
two.
God.
Yes, you can definitely slap
Dodge.
Taz with a beaver pelt.
Dodge.
Who's dodged?
Dodge. I dodged.
You dodge.
I jumped out of the way.
Just roll a d20
Damn it.
for acrobatics. Donnie, roll a d20.
Okay.
This group is like the Three Stooges.
It is.
We really are.
What's your AC?
I think it's 11. Let me double check for you. It's 11.
So okay, so you do roll a d4. Donnie.
Okay.
You take 4. You take 4 bludgeoning damage from a beaver pelt.
Hey, he rolled twice. This first one was a 3.
The second,
Oh.
the first roll was the wrong.
3.
It was the wrong dice.
No, it's the right one.
Oh,
You
okay.
rolled a d4.
Alright.
You just rolled a d4
Well-
twice. So you took 4 bludgeoning damage from a beaver pelt.
Nice. Nice. His mom's beaver
Nice enough.
pelt
Does
did
that
4
spend one of my
damage on me.
beaver pelts?
No, you just hit him with it.
Okay, cool.
It
All right, that's
doesn't
good.
disintegrate or anything.
That's for
So-
the spell
So I
book.
say we
and
make camp.
I say we finish it at this. And we move on. Take your
As-
beating and be grateful for it. Yes, thank you.
So as you get back to your
Hey.
cart.
I said we make camp for the night
Yep.
at the cart.
At the cart.
At the dead body corpse of the giant.
Oh. Oh. You're gonna stay there. Okay. So you're still there. We can do that.
We can do that.
We can do that.
Since
So
we
as
can
you're
be
making camp,
rested for the night.
sure.
God damn it! That means we're gonna have to fight something if he rolls.
Let's see.
I didn't think that one through.
Nope, nothing happens.
Perfect.
You just spend the night until you go back through your spell book,
I-
memorizing spells, and
I cut open the ogre and sleep inside of him, Tauntaun style.
you take
What?
19. You take 2 damage from disease,
What?
but you're able to sleep it off.
All right, that's fine. That's fair.
You are
That's fine.
ogres are a filthy creature.
Oh, just like Donnie.
Exactly. He is a half demon.
This is true.
But the next day,
Were
You-
you reach Cragmaw Castle?
you do reach Cragmaw Castle, and Reidoth the Druid, he directs you here. And Donnie, let's get you on the map. I thought I had got you on there. There we go. And we need to get you back. So you're back up to full hit points. And
So do I have like special vision, or am I crazy because I can see some naughties in
Line.
the castle?
I'll let you know in 1 second. What's your max hit points? 17? 15? 17? 17. Pretty sure it's 17.
17 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab a drink right quickly.
Of course you go now. So, as you approach Cragmaw, the druid looks at you guys and says, "Here you are. I'm out, motherfuckers!" And he disappears into a squirrel and runs
No.
away.
Reidoth,
And
I thought we had something special. We
Right.
were friends. You
he
dick.
looks back in squirrel form and winks, and turns around and runs into the woods. As you approach, you can see that the castle consists of there's 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights. All the upper stories are all in varying states of disarray. It's pretty much a dilapidated castle. You can see that there's a short flight of steps that are leading up to a terrace in the front entryway that is off to the west of you. And you can see that several round towers are bordering the entryway, and there's dark arrow slits looking down from the castle proper. What are we rolling here?
History.
History. Donnie, you know that this castle at one point belonged to humans, but has since been taken over by the Cragmaw tribe of the area. So it is morning, and you are now approaching Cragmaw.
I'm going to investigate the surrounding area for any signs of people.
Where would you like to go?
Creatures. I'm just using my investigation so as not to be taken by surprise.
Okay. You can definitely investigate. Let's see, so you have sight of... Yeah. You can hear, you don't see anything around you outside the castle, but you can definitely hear voices inside.
Are they human voices?
No, you actually don't recognize the language.
Okay. Let us... I am going to move. Let's see how far this is.
Should be 5 foot squares.
Okay. I am going to sneak over here and peek around this corner. If I can ping it for you.
Okay. I can see it. I can see where
Do you
you're...
want me to roll sneak?
Yeah, roll for stealth.
Stealth, sorry. Stealth. Sneak. Yeah.
You're able to sneak around, for sure.
Oh,
you can see that... Yep. You can see the... Let's see, where are you going? Yep. So you can see that there's a short flight of steps that are leading up to a terrace in front of the main entryway. And you can see, and it's a little bit elevated from where you're at. And up on that elevation, you can see that there's a bunch of, like the main doors that were there are just crumbled and sitting on the
6
steps.
goblins.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had our meat shield. And looks like one of those goblins is a boss. He has a little fist by his icon.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I don't suppose we want to like do a minor illusion or something like that to get a couple of people to run out, and if we can engage just a couple of them, because I'm afraid we kick in the front door without Sheree and we're going to get ganked horrifically.
It's possible.
We gotta really game this shit.
we gotta plan this shit out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck it, I didn't take Unseen Servant. That sucks.
What do you got at your disposal?
Ooh, Scorching Ray, Suggestion, False Life, Charm Person. Let me read about that for a second. But
I also
within
have
30 feet.
Armor of Shadows and Mask of Many Faces.
30 feet.
That's true.
So I'd have to get into very close to cast that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still my turn?
You took a movement. You still have an action.
Um, what can I do that's sneaky? That is sneaky. And I can't see anything over in this area, can I?
What area?
I'm pinging it now. Maybe if
Oh,
my
sorry.
ping
And
would
yeah,
work.
I probably need a movement map. I don't have the full map in view yet.
This area, I can't see anything over here.
You're green. Just the stairs,
Just the stairs, and there's nothing
and
over
that
there.
is about 4 feet up from where you are.
If I cast Unseen Servant over there, can it move around and see for me?
Unseen Servant is it can. You don't have any telepathic link or anything to it. It basically, so Unseen Servant, when you cast that spell, you can tell it to do an action, and it goes and does that action. Like if you were like, "Hey, go carry this treasure out,"
Yeah.
and it
to the
would take
cart.
its full lift capacity and keep doing that. You can tell it to go walk around,
I'm
and
gonna.
you might actually be able to tell it to report back to you. Let's take a look at Unseen Servant.
I can link it to you.
You can do that too, and actually probably get
Actually,
there
never
faster.
mind. I didn't even take it for some reason. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm not gonna do anything this turn action wise. I'm just gonna hunker down and listen.
Okay. So you say there, but you're being pretty sneaky.
Hold on.
Cal, Donnie, ideas, thoughts?
Thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having trouble really thinking of a good strategy. Hmm.
Okay, I have an idea. So
I'm gonna move
I
my
have
token back
this
just
one
so I can see
spell.
right here for a second. Is that okay,
What's up?
William? Can you hear me? Is it okay if I move my token right here for a second so I can see what they're saying? I'm gonna say yes.
You already took a movement.
Fine.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Jackass. Well, there's the rubble there going in.
Yeah.
You could cast your minor illusion over there in this area and see if you can lure the two goblins that are here out.
I was thinking something along the same lines. I was thinking we could do some hunting. I have this ability called Animal Friendship, where you can tell an animal that you mean no harm, and then we can just capture that animal and use it as an animal sacrifice to lure out the enemies to the castle. Because nothing, brings enemies of the night like fresh blood. So I think something along those lines would work.
Is
But
a
yeah, we could just
goblin
do
an animal, though,
an
if it's
illusion
a humanoid?
since you know that they're in there.
Yeah, we already
Well,
know
hold on.
there's...
Speaking of that, Cal, if you recall, I did tell you that Reidoth gave you a bag.
Oh, yes, I have that.
You have a gray sack.
You have a great sack.
What's in his
Uh,
great sack?
What's in his gray sack? It appears empty.
Squirrel nuts.
That's empty. That's even better. It appears empty, you said, though.
It appears empty.
So maybe you should investigate it.
Hmm. Oh. Sure. Investigation on the sack. On Reidoth's sack.
God damn it.
Oh, perfect. Jesus Christ, your dice, man.
They're like dice in real life. They
If you could
fucking
throw
hate me.
away virtual dice, I would throw away those virtual dice. Actually, you don't need a lot of investigation to. I mean, you discern it's. You can tell it's not just
A sack.
your normal sack. It's not just something you just put goods in.
Does it look like
But
a
when you-
magical sack?
But it does appear empty, and it only weighs about a half a pound.
Okay. Is it a bag of holding?
When you put your hand in it, you feel a round, fuzzy object inside.
Squirrel nuts.
I pull out
It's a brown furry object.
the round furry object.
Is
From
this
its sack.
cylindrical?
So in your hand, you see it looks like a tribble. It's a round, or it looks like a tribble, or if you're unfamiliar with that, it looks like a unhatched gremlin.
Okay.
It's just a round furry ball in your hand.
I am going to. Would it be like survival or history to try
When
and
you,
figure out what this is?
well, you're not familiar with it. I can tell you that. There's a lot of things you can try to do with it.
Here is.
I really want to throw it.
Can I walk over and throw it? Maybe you should throw it.
Can I reach into the bag and figure out if there's more in there?
You tell me. You can reach in the bag if you want.
Okay.
You pull
Yeah.
out, so you reach in the bag, same thing. Looks empty. Put your hand in. As soon as you put your hand in, you feel a round fuzzy object. You pull out another one. Looks exactly the same.
You should throw it.
Okay. I throw one of them in the direction of the castle,
Okay.
like aiming towards the
Like up in
dilapidated
this
door or something like that.
ruin, that rubble.
Yeah.
Roll a d8.
Maybe I should throw one as well. I like the idea.
You just want to get into his sack.
You joined.
Feel left out.
6.
Okay. So when you throw this round fuzzy object, as soon as it hits the ground, there's this puff of sort of ethereal smoke, and a giant badger is now standing where it landed.
Oh, hey, this bag is full of badger balls.
Honey badger?
And it looked at you in a friendly manner.
So is it up in there?
He'd have to ping map where you threw it.
Where did you throw it?
I don't know how far I could throw it.
You're fucking
Probably
dwarf.
about 20 feet.
Okay, so like here. Ish.
Oh god, I'm not in there.
They got ripped to shreds.
Well, this is gonna get interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it again while they're
Right.
just going to town on that little.
So
Nice.
you threw it up on the rubble. Okay. So up on the top of that rubble,
Up in where the 6.
you see a giant badger look at you questioningly.
Okay. I wave at the badger.
It picks up a paw and waves back.
I fucking like this badger.
Maybe like point inside the building, maybe.
Can I throw the other ball I pulled out of the bag up there so there's two badgers?
Yeah, throw it.
Another D6? Or
8.
D8,
D8. Yep. Roll a D8.
3. You conjure a squirrel.
You see a regular sized badger appear next
Too
to the
good.
giant badger.
Okay.
Look at me.
I wave to
I'm
this
Mr.
badger,
I'm Mr. Meeksy.
It waves back.
and now I like point into the castle.
And tell them to.
They, for both,
Yeah, like both of them, like go into the castle.
they run into the castle.
Yes. Guys, we have a bag of what I hope is infinite animal friends.
This is gonna be wonderful.
Don't give
The
that bag to Donnie.
hills are
Oh, I could
alive
actually
with
use my.
badger.
I got telepathy I can use with these animal creatures.
That would be good.
What would I
And
roll for
you
that?
know, just cast a spell. Just tell me what what you want to do.
You're in control, buddy.
I
It's group
okay.
storytelling. He's just the rules lawyer.
This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Yep. They already know.
already
These
know.
animals regard all of you as friendly people.
Can you put
Uh,
animal tokens
Oh,
on there?
okay. Well, also like if where was it? So I have awakened mind on my like character sheet, and so starting at first level, your alien knowledge gives you the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can communicate telepathically with any creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell them what to do if you want.
Okay. So can I tell him to go inside the castle?
Well, you saw him dart in, so they went running into the castle.
Okay.
And,
So I can communicate with them and tell them to tell us what they see and come back and report to us.
yeah.
Fantastic. Do I need to roll anything for that?
Nope. Absolutely not. Nope. You just tell them to go, and they go. So they come running back, and nope. So Donnie, they come running back out, and let's see what is goblin. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, you're fine. So both badgers come running back out, and they look at you, Donnie, and telepathically tell you that they see a bunch of small creatures with greenish colored skin and that have weapons.
Goblins.
Goblins with weapons. I could have told you. I'm looking through the window.
Yeah.
I'm peeping.
And they
Yeah,
just stay there.
Some R. Kelly shit.
I'm peeping.
Okay.
Like
Can I tell him to do other things, or is it time for someone
Yeah.
else's turn? Oh, okay, fantastic.
Just keep talking it out. Yeah, you can do what you want.
How many goblins?
It 5.
why do I see 8?
So that definitely outnumbers us.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have any ideas? As I'm gonna go ahead and finish my turn and meditate to the Great Cthulhu about my next actions.
Okay.
So does that put me up?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
fuck.
so you're kind of a distance from them, and actually, you just see him. You see your cleric is just chucking fuzzy little balls up it on top of the rubble.
I muttered to myself, oh god, the dwarf is playing with balls again. This isn't the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do I do? What is very Tez like? I'm not going to split the party, because that is very me-like. Ooh, can I charm person on one of these goblins in here?
So that is about 8 feet up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you need direct vision.
I'll link it for you. Boop. Boop.
They're a humanoid.
It doesn't say anything about a direct sight.
Range 30 feet. You attempt to turn. You can see.
Oh, I can see. So that is a no. I cannot do that.
You would have to well, let's see, that's a 5-foot square, 8 feet up. You'd probably have to step backwards to be able to have them within your line of sight.
Am I still sneaking?
Mm-hmm. You haven't moved, so.
Well, I guess I am going to do that.
Okay.
And I'm still stealthed, yes?
Roll stealth.
Maybe. I know your tricks. You're like that genie where you wish for like a ham sandwich and it gives you like a rotten ham sandwich.
It turns you into a ham sandwich.
Yeah. Make me a ham sandwich. Boom, you're a ham sandwich.
Meatloaf, ogre loaf, orc loaf, stealth. Let's see if you were sneaky enough. Nope. So as you move backwards, a goblin spots you.
Which goblin?
Out of the arrow slit. A goblin that is. I don't know if I can move around here. So go ahead and move to where you wanted to move to.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. And a goblin fires a bow and shoots at you from inside that tower.
Which goblin is one of these guys?
Right in here.
I do not see your ping.
I don't mind moving. Let's see. Come on.
Where's the ping, William?
Roll 20 is disagreeing with
ping
me
on
today.
me, please.
Well, whatever.
Please, Daddy,
goblin.
ping on me.
Ping.
It's the tower just directly in front of you.
Well, I'm
And
gonna.
the arrow slit directly out.
I'm going to charm person on that goblin that fires the arrow at me.
Okay.
Boop. What do you want me to roll?
Well, let me think this out. Let's see. So he draws back. You see him. Okay. See your turn person. So he has to make the save. So
Bim bim alakazam.
I agree. Because you knew he was there, so he just happened to see you. So he has to make a wisdom.
Not so fast.
What's your spell save DC?
13, I want to say.
13.
Yes.
Shit. He rolled 17.
Fuck.
He's not charmed. And that fire, that arrow comes a firing out of his short bow. He rolls 20, and you take 5 piercing damage.
Motherfucker. Man, we should have went back to town before attempting this shit.
All right.
I mean, to be
Sounds
true, or we could leave. We found
True.
the castle.
Not
we can
yet,
probably
not
find
yet.
our way back here.
Monty Python run away? Head up Phandalin?
Soon, but we still
can
have a couple
kill-
animal friends to sacrifice.
We can try to kill some of them. All right.
I think
This is
we
gonna
can
be
try to
interesting.
bait some of them out.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What would you like to do? They're still standing. They're just standing. So you have a giant badger, a normal sized badger, and they're both standing on top of that rubble, and just looking. They're looking in between Cal and Donnie.
Like, hey,
So
these guys
badgers are
violent.
good at
Yeah,
digging,
that's
right?
Pound for pound, fiercest animal in the Wild Kingdom.
All right. I think I would like to convince these badger warriors telepathically that they are here to
Kill
lead
goblins.
our new army of badger people. and that I'd like to discuss with
The leader.
yeah. Oh, well, I was thinking more just talking with Cal about maybe finding more of those animal balls in that gray sack, and if we can maybe create an army of furries, and we can just have some popcorn and watch the show.
I like this idea.
Okay. So do you reach back in? Cal?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it. And so you take out another, you reach into the sack and you feel another fuzzy ball in there. You throw it. Roll a D8 for me, please.
What color is these furry balls?
It looks like sort of like a calico.
Not a lightish blue.
What do you
Deep
got
blue.
there? You got a 4. You see so same thing. The fuzzy ball hits the ground. There's this ethereal smoke, and you see a boar
Nice.
erupt in the place where that ball landed, and it looks directly at you, Cal.
Oh. I look to Donnie and ask, how many of these do we want for an army?
Well, I guess my only concern is that maybe these animals serve a higher purpose for another date. And so my concern is that I don't want to expend too many of them.
Okay.
On hindsight, though, I think the more the merrier. We can just create a pile of bodies to shield ourselves from this goblin menace. I mean, we can wear them as armor and discard them once they get all beaten up and just slay these guys. Or, we can, just hope they do a really good job and make them some cake afterwards. I mean, it'll be cool.
Yeah. How many furry little balls can I pull out of this sack in a turn?
You reach in again, and you feel nothing.
Okay.
And the bag now feels empty.
Okay.
Okay, well, so
So
we
you
have
have-
3 friends.
Right. So you have a badger, a giant badger, and a boar, all standing on top of a pile of rubble, and you have goblins shooting out of an arrow slit towards your wizard. Who took
Okay.
No.
5?
Try. However, I can direct them to attack the goblins that are shooting arrows at Taz.
So I'm assuming you just look at them and say, attack.
Get
Yeah.
them all.
All 3 charge in and attack, and you hear cries of badgers, boars, and goblins. Give me a minute to resolve this.
Oh, this is a good day, gentlemen.
Oh God. Okay.
I love the smell of badger attacks in the morning.
Actually, I'm gonna use normal dice. I'm gonna say 13 for the goblins for initiative, and we got 6 for the giant badger, 13 for the badger, and 19 for the boar. So the boar goes running in, and what boars do? Boars charge. Straight forward to target, then hits with a tusk attack on its turn. Target takes an extra 6 slashing damage.
Okay, he really cut out for me there. Did he cut out for anybody else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Okay.
I'm talking away. So if the target is a creature, it must succeed a strength saving throw to be knocked prone. Okay. So that goblin takes. Well, let's see. 14 definitely hits. Right, the boar. Moves at least 20 feet straight towards the target. Yep. Hard to take next slash target. It's a creature. Yeah, but what else does it do? The board oh, Tusk. Okay. So it hits. So that goblin takes 7 damage. And which means it's dead. Okay. That's easy enough. And so you're hearing all these wild cries. The goblin attacks the boar and misses. And the badger. What did I say? Yep, badger. Bites another goblin and hits and does 1 piercing damage. And that guy's on 6. And the giant badger. Sorry, this is a lot of resolving. Giant badger multi-attack. Badger makes 2 attacks, 1 with bite, 1 with claws.
Is it like figuring out a dragon attacking 2 giant spiders?
Yeah. Hits and does 4 to 6, 10 damage. So that goblin is dead, which brings up the boar. And the boar misses, brings up the goblin. He swings, he misses. Just going to keep rolling. That one misses. Ooh. And giant badger hits, does 10 damage. That one dies. And badger, miss, hit, dead.
Good call with
4.
the army of badgers.
Oh, that one crits.
I have the sneaking suspicion though that we're gonna need them later.
And that one dies. Now, so, oh man. You hear the cries and shrieks of goblins, and you hear just like flesh being ripped from tusks, clashing of swords. As this is going on, let's see.
Am I seeing any of this?
You guys, from there, yeah, you can actually, yeah, because you're far enough back. You can see like the heads of goblins, like
just being ripped apart.
Yeah, you could probably see some blood spattering around.
I can like telepathically hear them as well.
Yes, you can actually. You can telepathically definitely hear them and know what's going on, and you're just sitting there just smiling and grinning from ear to ear.
This will please the great Cthulhu.
Right.
Chaos.
Oh shit.
So am I technically out of combat because you killed the one that attacked me?
Yes, you are out of combat.
I'm gonna regroup with my friends.
Okay, so you go running back over. Now, what ends up happening is Donnie, since you're telepathically linked with these animals, you know that a bunch of goblins from the other area that was adjacent to this tower, when hearing all these shrieks and cries, came running in as well. Which means nope.
Roll for initiative.
Yep. Roll for initiative. We're gonna get rid of that guy.
All right, boys, let him come to us.
Yep.
We'll follow on through Helm's Deep, and where their numbers will mean nothing.
Nice reference.
Yeah. Nice reference.
Nerd. I'm just jealous because I can't actually, quote any of those movies.
Let's see. Get rid of that one. And Donnie, you 19. Nice.
I'm buying a webcam tonight.
Are you?
So I'll have it for next week.
Kyle got one.
Cool.
Can you? Oh, you can't see us?
No.
Go.
I
Okay.
can see Kyle for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You can
Go
see me,
into your
Sam?
settings. The little cogwheel in the upper right hand
You
corner.
can see me looking like a fucking child because I messed up shaving.
I know.
You're
Kyle
far enough
made a
away
mistake.
in a small enough picture that I can't tell.
26. Let's see, 127.
Oh my god, I got a double chin. It's usually hidden.
Okay. But if you go up into your settings,
Yeah.
there should be some boxes that says like I want to receive video and voice, but just make sure it's video only, and then you should be able to see us.
All right, so what's going on?
So
what are we doing?
yeah, sorry, sidetrack.
No, it still just shows pictures for some reason.
Did you hit reconnect?
I did.
Let's see, Goblin rolls 12.
While we're waiting for them to come out, I'm gonna cast False Life on me.
Ooh, what does that do?
Boop.
False life. Bolster yourself with necromantic facsimile of life. You gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points for the duration. So roll a d4. And then add 4 to that.
So 7.
Okay. Which means you're at 16.
Yeah, minus whatever I've taken off.
You're at 16.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Temporary.
And that puts you up first, actually.
So I just add them to the.
So, well, what do
temporary.
you guys want to do? So the goblins are running towards into that tower. Donnie, you know this because you're telepathically linked with the animal, your animal friends. And I'm assuming you probably told your two companions are with you. So do you guys want to charge over the rubble and in?
I think we should let the animals fight it out and.
I actually was thinking kind of the same thing, but perhaps we could set up traps like we did when you were camping, and we can have the animals retreat into our traps.
We don't want our animals to get trapped.
Well, we can tell them where the traps are, and they'll hopefully avoid them. That might work.
Mm-hmm.
Could.
It could.
So do you want?
Do you want me to start planning some of my stakes that I have?
I think that would be a good idea.
My
And then we
pikes,
can
per
use
se?
long range attacks and whittle down their forces.
Okay.
What do you think? Right. Let me change colors so you can see it.
So it looks like,
Set
so
some
from my sight,
spikes
that they can
here.
shoot arrows here, and they can shoot arrows here. And it looks like there's a stairway right here. And then there's the rubble over here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of outs to cover.
If you want to, so they're charging the animals.
And the
And
animals
so
are
the
here.
last command that the animals received was attack the goblins. So they're still going to attack the goblins because they haven't received anything new.
Yeah. Well, I would say I'd like to tell them to stall the goblins longer while we prepare our traps.
Okay.
Like one turn each.
Let's see.
And
Well, okay.
Cal, do you have any ideas for traps at this time?
So that boar rushes
I neither.
that goblin. And boar, he hits with his tusks and kills that goblin.
Dude,
I'm
these
wishing
guys
I
are-
bought a couple bear traps when I had the chance, but
Dude, these guys are fucking badass, these badgers.
That was the
Yeah.
boar. This brings up the goblin. So the goblin's going to try to...
I'm half tempted
that's
just
a
to
miss.
go running in and help them.
yeah, I think it might be wise to
And-
run in and help them, and I can heal them and make sure they all stay up.
Well, they haven't taken any damage yet. That's the thing.
Oh, good God.
Giant
Well, I mean,
badger
oh, no.
gets +3 to hit, so that means he hits, and he does 10 damage to that goblin, so that goblin dies. Regular badger misses horribly. Another one shoots at him, and goblin does what damage? Oh, that was sweet. Goblin does 5 damage to the bow. Nope. Badger.
I'm just gonna scurry up and run in.
Yeah.
So you go climbing over the hill.
Yeah.
Ooh, badger down.
No.
Damn it.
So the normal you sense telepathically, Donnie, that the regular sized badger just falls down dead and it's shot by a goblin with a short bow, and the boar charges against that one, and you have a plus to hit, +3 to hit would be that's a hit, and does 10 damage to that goblin.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah,
That's
but I
a
like that guy.
4.
Kind of
And
wishing I didn't run up the
they
hill.
rolled 19. Oops. So, what does a giant badger have for hit points?
27.
13. So he takes 5. So that puts him at 8. And that brings up the boar. He hits and he does 10. So that means he's dead. Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh, we're not wanting to do much here. There we go. That one's dead. And what is that noise?
Text.
Oh, that one's dead.
Stop breaking character.
2 miss. 4 miss. And miss. And 10 hit. Dead. Oh, come on. Takes down him.
It's gonna be my turn.
Oh, that's right. You went running over the thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to place your token in there? Hold on.
No.
Okay. See if it'll actually let me do this. My computer's not liking Roll20 today. And you're apparently moving around? Where are you going? Hold on.
I don't know. Yeah, it won't let me drag it in.
Okay. Well, I was trying to grab it, but you were moving it.
Sorry.
Here, I'll get it one
That's
sec.
what she said.
I know. Is it Roll20.net? Yeah. Really quick. Let's see. Okay. And Donnie and Cal, are you going to do anything different? Or are you going to...
I'm gonna also follow him up there.
Okay.
All right, we're all charging in.
I was thinking about let's cast Mage Armor on myself. Get ready
Okay.
for this battle.
Absolutely. So you cast Mage Armor yourself. What does that give you? It's like +3 to AC?
Plus 13.
What? No way. It can't be that high. Is it really?
I like it.
I did.
Target's face.
Mage Armor.
Plus
You touch a willing
13
creature
plus
+13.
So it sets it at
The target's
13
AC becomes plus 13.
plus
13
whatever
plus its dexterity
dex
modifier.
is.
Okay. So what's
Gotcha.
your dex modifier? Would be 0. So your AC becomes 13. So you get a +3.
Okay.
So you're at 13 AC. Do you go charging in as well? Or do you stay behind?
I'm gonna spider climb on the ceiling as we charge in.
So you go
Literally
And
up.
I'd like to disguise self as well.
okay.
As what?
I just want to check my spell and see what my limitations were with that.
He wants to disguise himself as a chair. A floating chair.
hold
to
on,
the
like-
ceiling.
Chair goes crawling up the wall. Let's see. What do you got here? Disguise self. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends. 1 foot shorter, 1 foot taller. The changes wrought by this spell fail to hold up to physical inspection. So what do you want to disguise yourself as?
I was thinking a spider.
Look different. Okay. So it's 1 foot shorter, 1 foot. So you
Like a
cast
7
an illusion
like
to
a
make
6
yourself
foot
look like a
spider.
giant spider,
Yep, and I will crawl in on the ceiling.
and you go up the ceiling. Okay. You become a giant spider and crawl up the ceiling. And that brings let's see, Donnie. Oh, you're on here twice, Steph. Why are you on here twice?
I'm only seeing it once.
There you go.
No, I'm
She
not
rolled
on
a
it.
22.
I'm not on it at all now.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Got a turn. How about now?
Yes.
It's so weird. Mine shows that you're on there as a 22.
I'm just a 0 initiative now.
Yeah.
And I don't have Donnie on there either.
Okay. Let's see if we can fix this. Let's get rid of that.
Reroll, I guess, maybe?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Just open it back up.
Now I'm back on as 22 and Kyle's at 10.
And okay, so you got it. You got everything.
Yep.
Okay. Ascending. I want descending. Okay. So, what do you want to do? So you run in and you see one boar down. You see a giant, or I'm sorry, one badger down. A boar attacking the remaining goblins. You see corpses of goblins are piled around you
Can we
with
get
tusk and bite and
tokens
scratch marks.
for those?
Tokens. Oh, for the animals?
Yes, please.
Use your mind.
Fucking asshole.
Pretend that they're in front of like there's one right there,
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, got it.
one here,
Got it.
one here.
Got it.
So they're charging the goblins.
Oh, I am going to cast a level 2 magic missile at this head goblin here.
Oh yeah, Yeg. Okay.
At Yeg.
All right, you do so, and he takes 8 damage, and he dies.
Bitch.
And
Oh, I hope he wasn't supposed to remain living.
well, it's your story.
Too late now. Not
Too
like-
late now.
Not like I haven't killed anything else that was supposed to be alive.
Donnie, that's you. You're on the ceiling and you're disguised as a giant spider.
Okay. I think I want to crawl over to these guys and get the drop down on them.
Okay. You do so.
Maybe get about 10 feet within them. Is that like right about here?
That's 5 feet
10 feet.
right there. Yep. So you're on the other side of the table.
Giant spider come lumbering across.
Pretty much. So a giant
Pretty
spider
much.
drops down from the ground, And
And as I drop from the ground, actually, I don't even have to drop from the ground. I'm gonna stay on the ceiling. Why
Okay.
not? But I wanted to cast a spell here. Let me pull it out for you.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's true. She did once time.
Once time.
now she just says go away.
My wife.
See, you cast Arms of Hadar self 10-foot radius. So they have to do a DC 13 spell save. All right.
So the Arms of Hadar, I'll read it for you guys. You invoke the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you.
So
Each creature in that area must make a saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect.
That's an AoE spell, isn't it?
Yep. They roll 10. So they take how much?
Does that target us because we're in 10 feet of Donnie?
Yes.
Oh shit.
So
All creatures, huh?
all creatures. Cal and Donnie make a strength saving throw.
Good
As far
thing
as,
my strength is -1.
4, so they're at 3 damage. So you each take 4 damage of necrotic type.
Oh, whoops.
And we miss our next turns.
Wait, is that what it said?
I think
Where
so.
is this?
Part of it.
Can you link that, Nick?
Hold on, yeah, I'm gonna Hadar.
Yeah, when I click on it, it won't let me link it for some reason.
Oh, okay. Give me a sec. It's probably one that I had to input. Like it was in the player's handbook, but it wasn't in Roll20. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Too bad you didn't make any good berries. Arm, animatic, arcane, arms. I want arms. Arms of Fadar. You invoke the power of Fadar, the dark hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6. On a successful thing, and can't take reactions until its next turn.
Okay.
So it can't take reactions. So you guys can still take your action.
Okay.
You just can't. So on your turn, instead of, you can set yourself up. So if like these goblins, you can say, if one of them shoots at me with their short bow, I dodge out of the way. Or I will prepare for them to shoot at me, and then they'll have disadvantage on this. So you can take reactions. But you guys did take. So dark void tendrils of energy just erupted from Tani and like slapped all of you. Oh shit!
It's a reality check.
And that brings up Cal.
So did. Okay, never mind. Go on.
Are any of my badgers still up?
You have your giant badger and your boar are still alive.
And I seem to remember you mentioning the giant badger was hurt.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on my badger friend.
Okay. And that does, like we talked about before, it does, what was it, 2 plus...
The level, and it's a level 1 spell, so it does 6 plus 3.
6 plus, okay, so he's back to full health. Badgers
Yay!
at full health. Okay, and that will bring up your badger friends. And giant badger will attack and miss terribly, and your boar will charge and also miss. And that brings up the goblins that are still battling them. And they do 18. So they hit the boar and do 5 damage. And a boar has... Jesus Christ, this is a lot. This is more bookwork that I did in college. Boar... Oh, he's still good. Okay. And I see, who's that bring up? That brings up you, Tess.
Taz. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do a good old-fashioned frost ray.
Ray of Frost?
Yeah. Sorry. On this goblin here.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That one.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I just
You hit.
changed my settings again.
That'll do it. Which one did you do again? The
The
top or
one.
bottom?
Top.
One? Yeah, he's down and out for the count.
Cool.
Okay. Donnie, that brings up you. You're still on the ceiling.
I still am. That's correct.
10-foot wait, so that 10-foot radius. So if you're on the ceiling,
How tall
And
is the
this-
ceiling?
well, funny you should ask.
That's a good question.
So let me move all my books here. So the ceiling is 15 feet high.
Mm,
I gotta read Arms of Hadar again.
it
Arms
is
of
only
Hadar.
10
Is it
feet.
a radius?
I
Sometimes
think
it's
it's like 10 feet.
sphere. Batter all creatures within 10 feet of you, but you're so you're 15 feet up.
So it would hit the tops of their heads, maybe, if they were 5 feet tall. 6 feet tall.
How does that 50? I guess it probably works. It works. So you're good. But it is your turn again.
This goblin that we're looking at, how much life does he have left?
Not much. He's about done.
Okay, seeing that I haven't taken damage, I think I'm gonna engage him.
Okay. So you drop from the ceiling?
Right on top of him.
No, I'm gonna stay up here, but I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Cast away. It's 15. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And oh shit,
Nice.
yeah. You take him out.
From the ceiling.
Yep. So the room is empty of goblins. Because I don't know how many you killed, but it was a lot. So you had like
6,
4. I think you just
8,
10.
10.
Around
Nice.
10.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Can I
Like 10
search their
goblins.
bodies for anything?
Yes. You search. And actually, western portion of this large inn is rubble. Members still intact. You find nothing of value on them anywhere.
Well,
This
can I
place sucks.
investigate the rest of the room?
Worst vacation ever.
Yeah. The western portion of the large hall ends in a wall of rubble, which you guys came piling over. You can tell that this room used to be the banquet hall. There's a soaring. Oh, this one's different. Actually, 2 large tables with plain benches are standing in the middle of the room. There's a large brass brazier full of glowing coals that's tucked into the corner. You see several dirty dishes, half-full stew pots, moldy heels of bread, and gnawed bones cover all the tables around you.
Okay.
And other than that, you have a door that is to your east and a door that's to your north, and you have the arrow slits that are facing outwards where you were before.
All right. Well, I'm going to walk up to this door here and peek through the keyhole to see if I can see anything.
Okay. In that area, you actually don't see anything. You see what you ascertain to be the entryway to Cragmaw Castle. empty hallway. And it's lit from, you can tell it's daylight that's lighting that area.
Okay. So, I'm going to investigate the door for traps.
Okay. Go ahead. And you're searching the door itself?
The door and the handle. And
the handle.
Yeah.
Yeah. No traps.
Okay.
You don't see anything.
Well, I'm going to go through the door then.
You go through the door.
Boop. Maybe.
Let's see. Oh, here. Let me grab that for you.
Boop, boop. You have to like unlock the door.
Yup.
Ah. Yeah.
Oh, is there two of them there? There you go.
I had some random dude like follow our broadcast.
Cool.
Which one?
Yeah.
What broadcast?
The Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch. I was broadcasting as well.
Oh, you were?
Cool.
I need to give you the key. Remind me to do that at the end of tonight.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm trying to get it all put together, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, let me know, because we actually just got Kyle set up as well.
Nice.
Where are we at? 153. Mark 153, Kyle.
153.
1 hour, 53 minutes. Edit.
I can just pause the stream or stop it.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I got 153. Okay, so as you walk through the door, what is your... Actually, just roll a wisdom check for me. Perception.
Check.
Perception. Let's roll for perception.
I'm marking the time down. I lost my good pen.
Use the bad one.
It sucks. That's why
No,
it's
assume
the
it
bad
does.
pen. Perception, you said?
Yeah, roll perception.
Beep, beep. Wow.
You perceive nothing out of the ordinary, but what you do sense, or what you do feel, is that as you walked across that precipice of the doorway, you felt like a little tug on your ankle, and as you look down, you see that there's a tripwire that is going across.
I checked for traps.
You check for traps on the door.
You're that.
That's true.
On that, you walked through, and in this area, Deuce, you take, what is it? 3d6 bludgeoning damage. So, let's see what you're doing here. D6. You take 5, 3. So you take 12 damage from beams and rubble that fall in on your head.
Snap. That sucks.
So, Cal and Donnie, you saw your wizard. He was like searching the door, and feeling it out, and then he just walked through, and all of a sudden you just heard a slam and this giant crash of beams and rubble and rocks fall on his head.
I'm happy to be down to 1 hit point.
I didn't kill you.
You didn't, but that's only because I cast false life on myself.
You did cast false life on
Well,
yourself.
whose turn is it next?
You guys are good. So right now it's just you guys go ahead and decide what you want to do.
You hear me screaming like a little girl
I'd like to crawl over
to pull this rubble off of me.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of trapped under it like a little scurrying bug.
Like, while he's down there.
And
I'm
you
going
still have...
to-
Oh, actually, and Cal, I'll remind you, you still have your boar and giant badger.
Boar
And they're just
giant
hanging out.
badger.
You see them just standing still.
Okay.
Badger man. Are you both curing?
So I
me?
cast healing wounds or cure wounds.
I
Cure
do too.
wounds, so that's 6 plus 3, so 9.
I see.
Nick's is 6. Mine was only 4. So
Oh, so you
mine
do
is 7
7.
and his is 6.
So you do 7, and so you get 7 and 13 HP back, Taz.
Okay, so I'm back to full life. Thanks, guys.
And you have your false life on as well, so that means you have your max hit points plus.
It got drained when the rubble fell on me.
Oh, does it just automatic? Okay, it's not. It doesn't like auto boost.
No, I take it off. I've just been
Okay,
putting under
so you're just
temporary
back up to
points.
full hit points.
And I'm gonna recast false life on myself again. Boop.
Okay, is that a?
It is a level 1 spell.
Okay.
So I've used it twice.
And then so roll a d4 and add 4, and that'll be your maximum hit points.
So 8.
8. So you add it. Yeah, add 8. Nice. Good roll.
Finally. Those extra hit points really help.
Yeah, they do. So you're up to what's your max?
I'm up to, fuck, I was just there. 14 max plus 8.
So 22.
Yep.
You're at 22. Okay. So here's the sitch. So you're now at the entryway. Assuming Cal and Donnie, you're probably like peering around the corner to see what happened. Like, you okay, man? Yeah. So you, Taz, you have a doorway in front of you, and you have a doorway up to the north as well.
I can't see the doorway to the north.
It is.
The doors to force?
It is the doors to force.
Okay.
It should be up here.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go? So just to remind you, so why you are here is you're looking for Gundren Rockseeker.
Oh yeah, Gundren.
Yep.
Oh fuck! If I was an asshole, I was keeping a dwarf hostage. I'm gonna go through this main door here. I think.
Yeah.
I am going to investigate the door and the doorway for traps.
The doorway. Roll investigation for me.
Fuck.
What do you get here? 10. You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, I'm gonna open the doorway.
You open the door.
The door.
It swings inwards.
It swings inward, so if there was a tripwire there, it would have.
It would probably activate it if there was.
I'm gonna investigate.
But there's not.
Okay.
You have no tripwire.
No tripwire, no traps.
No tripwire. Nope.
Can I peek around the corner to see if there's anything in the room?
Yeah.
What do you want? Perception?
Perception. Or investigation, either way. I'll let you pick whatever you're good at, whatever you're better at.
I'll investigate.
14. That's a pretty good roll. So you see a high, narrow hall as if it might have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. You see, as you're looking up, you can see on the walls there's angelic figures that are part of the construction that are looking down on the floor below. You see to the north that there are a pair of heavy curtains that are blocking a matching pair of archways on either side. Between the archways, you see a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier that's dimly lighting the hallway.
And those stone statues are not monsters?
Not to your knowledge. They actually have their eyes covered like this.
Ooh, that's what I was getting at. I'm gonna
No, it's not. It's not.
not
As soon as you
losing
turn your
vision.
back, they start moving closer.
All right,
No.
well, I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. Go ahead and move to where you'd like to. And Cal, Donnie, where are you heading?
I will follow him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow as well, but on the ceiling.
Oh, so you spider climb back up?
He
Yeah,
never came down.
I never came
You
down.
never came down. That's right. I'm sorry. I thought you moved
Do you
down.
have your boards?
That's right, because you Eldritch blasted him from the ceiling.
Do you have
Yep.
your boars with you?
And you have.
I'll call
They're
them
following
over.
Cal.
They're
They're
following Cal.
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I will proceed forward
We got your back, Holmes.
to here. And can I investigate this thing right here? Is that
Which-
the brazier?
Yeah. It's
Just a regular.
actually roll for investigation.
Put the candle back.
Did you roll 14? Or no,
I rolled 16.
16. So as you, man, nice job. So as you investigate the stone brazier, you find buried underneath the coal a gold statuette of a sun elf wrapped in crimson cloth.
Cool. I'm gonna take that.
Okay. You take it.
Oh man, Shari's
Roll.
gonna love this.
As I see Taz taking it, I'm like, isn't it kind of rude to steal some religious-esque artifact like that? I know it won't actually stop him from taking it, but I feel like I have to say something.
Yes, Cal, it is a little rude. But I think this is what Shari would have wanted. Since she used to be a pirate.
This is
Yeah,
true.
fair enough.
This is true.
Booty
I'm not going to
for-
steal it.
Booty before.
Hit you with the logic.
Yeah.
Donnie, make a perception check for me with advantage since
Sure.
you're on the ceiling. And Cal and Taz, make a perception check for me as well. Just normal, regular. Wisdom.
Percepting nothing.
Perceptive way.
Oh, I'm percepting 18.
Oh. 18,
20.
20. Oh, yeah, you definitely. Okay. So, you got a 20, Donnie. So, you're the first
Right.
one to see it. You see on the ceiling. Oh, let me move you because you're actually standing right on it.
Of course.
Donnie, you see something crawling and slithering around on the ceiling.
Ah. I also
And-
have dark vision. I can see within dim light within 60
Mhm.
feet.
But it's not dark in here.
It's dim,
Oh,
It's
okay.
dim.
but you see something crawling around on the ceiling, and it has a snake-like body, and then it has a beak like a parrot, and then 4 tendrils coming off of it like an octopus around the beak. And roll for initiative.
Boom, baby.
4
Snap.
Fuck.
and 19 and
What is this creature?
it is called a grick.
A grick.
A grick.
Grick. What is a grick?
Oh, I know about this one. It's called The Waste of Our Time. Just kidding. This could be a formidable foe. I don't know.
Let's see. Mr.
Grick's a
Grick.
little slow on the draw.
Yep. So it's slithering around on top of the ceiling. And it starts going for you, Donnie. go ahead. Let's see who's up first.
Taz.
Taz, you're up first. So you saw it as well, because you rolled like an 18. So you see this thing crawling up and it's heading for Donnie, who's still disguised as a giant spider for some reason.
Can you tell me more about this, Greg?
Roll history.
No.
No, that's fair. Let's see what you know about it, Greg. What do you know? You know that a Grick is a medium monstrosity. It is not giving me any actual information on roll 20.
Perfect.
But don't worry, Daddy's got the monster manual.
Let's see. I've used 2 of my spells, 2 of my level 1s, and 0 of my level 2s. So.
Tag, green. Oh, where'd you go? Griffin. Grow. Grick! A Grick is a worm-like creature that waits unseen, blending in with the rock of caves and caverns it haunts. They're passive predators. They rarely hunt. Instead, they drag their rubbery bodies to places where creatures regularly pass and wait to ambush them.
So I probably can't reason with this thing.
Oh, no. Monstrosity.
Okay.
It's
a
yeah.
monster.
It's a
It
monster.
just needs to die.
Yep.
And then I will oblige it.
You oblige.
I oblige. I am going to hit with a firebolt.
Do it.
Firebolt. Boop.
You hit.
Isn't that a crit though? 22?
No. Because you had a +5. You rolled a 17. You do 3 damage. And that brings up Donnie. So your wizard friend down below you casted up a bolt of fire.
Didn't knock it down.
And the Grick is crawling towards you.
Okay.
No. Did not knock it down. Still on the ceiling.
Well, I'm looking. I think I'm just gonna blast it with the Eldritch Blast and see if I can knock him off the ceiling.
Sure. Yeah, roll for it.
Pew pew pew.
Wow.
Oh, you actually critically miss and fall off the ceiling yourself. So you are now lying on the ground.
Okay.
That brings
What
up
a bitch.
Cal.
I
At least
will
I'm
rush
on the
it
floor.
and hit it with my axe.
Can you reach it?
It's on the ceiling.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Damn, that was a really good roll, too. I thought it had come down for some reason.
Nope. It knocked Donnie down.
Okay.
Range?
No, I can't. My hand axe is not balanced for throwing, so it would not be a good thing to throw.
You have your that
I
light
can't
spell.
grip thing, yeah.
Ceiling. No, it's like I can't remember the name of it.
It's Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Isn't it a cantrip too?
It is a cantrip.
Let's see.
I, however, am going to...
I think health is good.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
That's a fuck ton of dice.
My 3D dice aren't rolling tonight.
Oh, that is a lot of dice. Does that auto hit? Guiding bolt. Oh no, you rolled 15 and it does 15 to radiant damage. You definitely hit, and so that okay.
Cool. Should have
That's
yelled
pretty damn
freaking
cool.
Yahtzee.
Yeah. Nice.
So it's
Let's see, 15.
And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target.
Nice. And that brings up the Grick, and it is definitely knocked to the ground, and it starts slithering towards its original target, which was Donnie.
Lucky me.
Well, it was right above you. And where is he?
it lasts
The Grick.
you.
It makes one attack with its tentacles, and hits you for 13 slashing damage, and then it comes at you with its beak. And
Who, me or Taz?
yup,
You.
you. And it misses with its beak. So you take 13 slashing
13.
damage, but you had mage armor on. Oh
That is
wait,
true.
no.
Oh yeah, his armor class.
It went up to 13. It still hit. So you take 13 slashing damage. But it missed with its beak, and that brings up Taz. And so you now, so it's
It's
fallen from the
attack
ground, but
with
it's also
advantage.
glittering from your cleric's spell
So I'm gonna hit him with firebolt again.
with advantage.
Yep. 23.
23, you definitely hit.
9.
It falls dead.
I search for loot on the Grick.
Its slimy, rubbery body has no meat on it.
I dare Donnie to lick it for 1 gold.
I'll pass.
Donnie passes,
Jeez.
which is strange for the half demon to turn down gold. So you're good. You're golden. You are now still standing in this room that seems to be a chapel of some sort at one time.
Can I peek around the corner here and see if there's anything around the corner? Any enemies?
Of that, so there's a curtain on either side.
Can I peek my head under the curtain?
Hey, I'm gonna take a couple minutes off. My sister's been visiting, and I'm gonna
Oh.
say goodbye before she leaves. But I'll
Okay,
be back
okay.
on shortly.
I tell your sister I said hi.
She's right here. You want to say hi, Kyle?
I don't think that's how he meant it.
No, that is actually how I meant it.
Oh, okay.
Say hi.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to say hi.
Hi. All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you, sweetie.
Yeah. 214. 214.
214.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. So you roll.
Investigate.
I'm gonna say stealth
Stealth?
because you're trying to be sneaky, right?
Yeah, I guess. Peek.
Yeah. Roll for stealth.
Peek.
See how stealthy you are.
Not very. I should have rolled the rogue.
We could always kill you.
Apparently, I'm sneaky.
Oh, you're sneaky as shit. Inside. Let's see. What do you see? Inside, you see that there's a chamber that's occupying this northern end of the castle, and the stone altar is standing in the middle of the room, covered with a blood-stained black cloth. And you see on this cloth is lying golden ritual instruments like a chalice, a knife, and a censer that are carefully arranged on top of the altar. You also see a goblin that's a little bigger than the two that are flanking it. And all 3 goblins are wearing normal goblin armor that is sort of piecemealed together, made out of leather and common metals, but they have shrouds over their armor.
So I whisper back at Cal. I actually signal for, Cal, come over here, come over here. And I whisper to him that what I saw, the 3 goblins and the sacrifice altar.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I assume there's not somebody on the altar, and I just didn't hear that, right?
No one on the altar.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just an altar with ceremonial instruments sitting on top of it.
But there's a bloodied cloth.
Mm-hmm.
I am worried that they're preparing to sacrifice who we're here to save. Yeah. Oh.
But it
We
says
should-
it's already bloodied.
Mm. Damn. It'd be nice if we could talk to these goblins, but I don't know what the odds are of getting information out of them.
I could try using suggestion on one of them.
Maybe.
Would I be able to cast that under the cloth, that curtain?
Yeah, you can sort of
Just pull it back the
peek
curtain a
around
little
it.
bit
Yeah,
and
pull it back a little bit, and
whoop.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, give it a shot.
All right, let me think of what I want to say first. Okay.
Well, suggestion you cast. Let's see. Suggestion you tell it to do something, right? Like you
Yes.
suggest a course of activity, and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you.
So I should be within that 30 feet range. So yeah, that's 20 feet
Yeah.
there. And wait, would the goblin understand me if I spoke to it?
Goblins should speak common, but let's double check. Language is common. Yeah, they can understand you.
I am going to. Is one of those goblins in this room like clearly the leader?
Yes. Yeah, you see one that's a little bit taller, a little bit chubbier, has
I would like to
sort
use
of older-looking
suggestion
features on him. Okay.
And tell him that he has friends coming in the room and that he wants to tell his other goblin friends not to attack them.
There we go. You should be able to see now. And they have to make what? He has to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
And your spell modifier is 13?
13.
Okay. Whiz. There we go. 15.
Fuck.
It doesn't work.
Fuck. Does that alert them to my presence?
Let's see. Creatures that can't be charmed or immune to the minute. Has to make the course of action sound reasonable. Ask the creature to stab us. What? Target must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save. It versus the course. Well, if you're speaking to it, because it's verbal, yep. Yeah, so now they know you're there.
Cool. Cool. And I just wasted my turn, so roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. Oh, shit. Let's see. Got that guy.
And of course, Donnie's off
Can
in his
it?
trance again.
Yeah. So the warlock companion just falls. Whoa, a little blurry webcam.
Oh.
There we go. Falls prone and begins to drool, and his eyes roll back into the top of his head.
Nice. Real nice. At least we got our boar's cowl.
Oh, that is true. That is very true. Glad you guys remember that, because I certainly don't. And we want that to be okay. See, now you guys should be able to see those. You got
Yeah,
16,
very
14. This is not propping up properly for me. 1d20 plus 5. Oh, no, you got 14. You're on here twice for some reason. I'm hoping that fixes that. I'm going to get rid of the Grick. And let's see what these guys do. Dang it. Come on. And man, I wish my computer was not moving this slow. Rolling the dice. Yeah, baby. 10. Cool.
Who's on
Okay.
first? Cal's on first.
What do you want to do? You're up.
Send in the boars.
Yeah, actually, I can get those around Taz, right?
Yes, absolutely.
There should also be another
Well, he'll have to
door right there too.
squeeze to it. Yeah. There's that. Well, it's not even a door, it's a curtain. So you can tell it. So you got multiple avenues of what you can do, Cal.
I send the boar
Donnie returns.
You send the
charging.
boar. Okay.
I think the boar can easily fit next to Taz or past
Yep.
Taz.
Yep.
And then a badger through the other way.
Giant badger goes the other way. Okay. Boar charges. And what does boar do?
Drugs.
Oh, boar. Man, I'm glad I wrote that down. Let's see. 319. Oh, hey, we could always go up against a Tarask. Let's see. Boar gets.
That Demogorgon.
That's in here.
Cool.
+3 to hit, which means he definitely hit and does 10 damage to that goblin. So that goblin dies.
Oh, good. At least they're just goblins and die. Really easy.
And then you sent in the giant badger?
Yep.
Okay. And giant badger attacks the other one. And whoo! Definitely hits and does 10 damage to that goblin. And it dies as well. That leaves the leader that is standing there as the only goblin left.
So I step into the room all heroic and
Oh, hoity-toity.
yeah, hoity-toity, and I walk up to the goblin. No, I stop and I tell the goblin, "Hey man, you're obviously gonna lose this. Why don't you just yield?"
Are you? What do you want to? Do you want to intimidate, or are you?
Persuasion, I guess.
Yeah, good. Okay, roll persuasion, and we'll just use his passive wisdom, which would be.
Sorry, let me finish my thought. I tell him that he needs to stand down, or we will kill him.
Okay. Roll persuasion. Actually, I'll leave that up to you. You can roll persuasion, or you can roll intimidation, whichever you're. 12 persuasion, and I'm gonna do. Roll against his wisdom, which is a 6. So he is definitely persuaded.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I want to ask him who was sacrificed on this altar.
He tells you that it's actually just been random animals that he finds in the woods.
Okay.
He tells you that he's been he's altered this religious room to worship his god Maglubiet, which is the god of goblins, essentially. And they've just been using. He sort of views himself as a holy person, and he tells you that he actually speaks with the god of goblins.
What is his name? What is your name?
His name is Lupo.
Lupo.
Mhm.
Lupo. Do you know where our companion Gundren Rockseeker is?
Yes, I do.
Where
goody.
is he?
He is to the east, being held by the leader of the Cragmaw tribe, King Groll.
King Groll. Does King Groll have any weaknesses that you know of?
No, he's an old bugbear. He's very strong.
Bugbear.
He's usually stays in the east side of the castle with his wolf.
Wolf? What can you tell me about his wolf?
He tells you that it's his pet wolf named Snarl. He uses it as a guard dog.
Okay. Is there any way to get to Gundren without going past King Groll?
Oh no, he keeps a constant eye on the dwarf. He's waiting for the dwarf to be picked up.
By whom?
Whoever the black spider sends to pick him up. We were supposed to just kidnap him.
Will you go into the room and tell King Groll that we are here to pick him up?
No, I can't do that. He'll kill me.
I will kill you if you don't.
Ooh,
shit.
snap.
Oh shit.
Roll intimidation.
Roll some intimidation.
With advantage?
No,
Dude, he
just straight.
yielded to me. He fucking already yielded to me. He knows I'm a badass.
He's more scared of King Groll.
Big money, big money, big money.
Ooh.
He's intimidated.
Yeah.
What do you want him to do?
I want him to go and follow us to the chamber, making sure that all the goblins know that we work for the Dark Spider, and that we're
Black
here.
Spider. Mhm.
Sorry, Black Spider, and that we're here to pick up Gundren Rockseeker and take him to his next destination, to the Black Spider.
He tells you that the drow's already here, though.
The Drow? Who is the Drow?
The drow that works for the Black Spider.
Do you know where he is?
He's with King Groll. She's with King Groll.
Ooh, she. Hold on, I got this.
Problem solved, bitches. Talk it out.
Solve. Cal, any suggestions? Donnie?
I could tame the wolf.
You could tame the wolf.
Heather was thinking we could hit the wolf over the head. She just walked in to grab something.
I don't want to get punched by or bitten by a wolf.
That's funny. Hit the wolf over the head.
I was thinking something along the lines with like having a telepathy with creatures that you could tell the wolf that we brought steaks as a treat.
If he attacks
No.
his master.
No, just but he has to come get him. And now we mean him no harm. And then when he does come out, we do mean him harm, and we slaughter that wolf.
Ah, the old switcheroo.
Bait and switch.
And then you can make the wolf into clothing and wear that in and challenge the bugbear and be like, "Oh, does this something look familiar here? maybe you shouldn't F with us.
Oh my
We'll wear
god.
you next."
And we take a walk down the dark side.
Jesus Christ.
Donnie is a chaotic individual.
He is
and
a
I'm just
dark
trying to live
motherfucker.
up to game's expectations.
Cal, you got any ideas?
Not particularly. I think, God, if Sheree was here, we would just fucking rush into the room and take him.
Well,
You do have a boar and a giant badger.
Yeah, we do.
well, Lupo, I'm going to tie you up so that you do not go anywhere.
Okay, so you tie him up.
Tie him up.
Okay, he's tied up.
All right. Lupo, do you have any possessions on you that you find valuable?
You start patting him down as you're tying him up.
That's hilarious.
It's like,
Frisk him down now.
what you got? What you got? Oh, what you got on my Kool-Aid? Let's see. Does he have anything on him? Yes, he does.
Give it to me.
He has the golden objects that are sitting on the table.
Cal,
So there's a golden.
grab the sacrificial objects, please.
Yep. So you got a golden chalice, knife, and censer, worth 150, 60, and 120 gold pieces, respectively.
Cool. Can I use the gold knife as a weapon?
You can try, but you can tell it's for ceremonial purposes.
Okay.
It's not like it's decoration.
Gotcha.
But that's all that Lupo has on him.
Lupo, is there anything you're not telling us?
No.
Are you sure about that? I might just
I'm sure.
sacrifice you to your own god if you are lying to me.
No. As glorious as that would be, I'm not ready to die.
Guys, you got anything? Anything?
Nope. Oh, fools rush in. I
Well,
suppose.
We could pitch a tent and maybe make camp.
It's 9:20. We actually probably really should wrap it up soon.
Yeah.
And that will give us the advantage of perhaps Danny joining us for the next round.
Yeah, my concern is if he's here to pick up Gunthren, can we wait a night?
yeah, that's the
Well, I could
That's the
cast a
rub.
minor illusion, perhaps, of a giant, like a storm coming in.
a 5 foot.
A 5 foot by 5 foot storm.
Yeah, you
He
know.
has one cloud in a 5 foot circle.
That is true. Hmm.
Lupo, where exactly is King Groll at?
He is just across the hall through the other rooms, through the storage area.
Is there any other goblins there between us and them?
No, but there are hobgoblin guards.
Hobgoblin guards. If I let you live, can you get those guards to go away?
I can try.
There is no try. There is only do.
So he goes running off. Wait, well, you have to untie him first.
Yeah, okay, fine. I untie him.
You might do a process.
Okay.
Don't give the game.
So you see him scuttle away. And Cal, he actually exits right through the door that you're next to.
Okay.
And you see him go running off. And let's see.
Donnie,
that.
you look low on health. Like you should heal yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to cast Cure Wounds. So can I do that now, or do I have to wait my
Oh
turn?
yeah, no. Yeah, right now you can do it. This is kind of like the talk through phase where you guys just talk about what you want to do, and you can just kind of do anything.
Well, I'm going to sneak up this pile of rubble right next to me.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. That sucks.
Mine shows you take 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
probably
cool.
rolled a 1, but it's +3. It's plus your spell modifier. So Taz, you go sneaking over. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, just right over at the top, just so I can see what's on the other side of the rubble.
Okay. Sure. So you crawl over to the other side of the rubble that's in between you and that room, and you find a storage area.
Is there any guards or anything in here?
No, it's empty, save for some crates of salted meat that's gone bad. You see several heels of moldy bread, some bones that are scattered all over the floor.
I'm gonna take some of this salted meat that's gone bad.
Okay. You take the salted rotten meat.
It's gonna be a doggy treat.
Yep. I know where you're going with this.
Scooby Doo, this motherfucker.
There you go.
Um,
And from here, you see to the north of you, there's actually a tarp that's hanging across the entry or exit way, and it's just kind of flapping in the wind. And you have a door to your east as well.
which way did what's his name go?
He actually went
Oh, through the door.
through the door that Cal was standing next to.
So
You crawled up over the rubble to
okay.
the north of where the doorway was.
Can I peek through this little curtain right here?
Yeah.
And see what's on the other side?
Yep. You don't even have to roll for it. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. It's just a little hallway area.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go through there.
Okay. Cool.
What are my friends doing? Is what I wonder.
Cal, Donnie.
Hmm.
I'm thinking about it.
So, are there hobgoblin guards around here?
No, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Come on through, guys. Come the way I came. Up and over. Avoid the obviously trapped door, probably. Avoid the door.
And Lupo is gone and nowhere to be seen.
Like I can't move
Oh.
over that.
Here, I'll get you.
That little fucker better not sold me out.
There you go.
Okay, so
Gracias.
De nada.
this door, I'm
Mhm.
going to investigate the door and the doorway for traps and other devices.
No traps. You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, can I peek through this doorway?
Yeah.
Do I see anything?
Oh, that's the wrong dungeon. What do you see? You see a guard's barracks that is very darkly lit, and that door is actually open.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's very darkly lit.
Mm-hmm.
Which way did Lupo go?
Through that door.
Through this door?
Mm-hmm.
Can one of my comrades with dark vision take a peek in there? Cal, Donnie,
I would love to.
just peek through this door right here.
Okay.
Tell me what
Okay.
you see. What do
Looks
they
like
see?
there's a number of beds in
Mhm.
there.
So in that
Looks
room,
to
you
be
see
perhaps a well.
it's actually a stone brazier that's full of coals
Is there any sleeping
that is
goblins?
not lit. You see 4 straw pallets that are lined up along the east wall, and the wall to the south has collapsed, but a barred wooden door in that direction is still clear.
Is there any goblins in this room?
No.
Okay.
No goblins,
Go
no
in.
hobgoblins. And you see that there's a curtain that's hanging to the north.
Well, then I'm going to be a one-trick pony and peek under the curtain
You
again.
go to the curtain. Normal hallway. You don't see anything.
Nothing.
Nope.
Do I see anyone?
Nope. Just a hallway. Empty hallway.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna. Did Lupo go north or south?
Cal saw him go into that room and After that room, he wasn't able to see him. Never came back out.
Oh. Can I investigate this door?
Which one?
This one.
To the south?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I see anything? Do you want me to roll?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just
No traps.
wooden door with iron bands across it. It's locked.
It's locked. I can't see in it.
No, we cannot.
And there's no traps on it.
Nope.
Can I attempt to unlock the door?
Yes.
Sleight of hand?
Sure. What do you got here? I mean, yeah, you unlock the door for sure. So it just clicks open.
Can I go in the door?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do it. Yeah, fuck, I already said I'd go in the door. Fuck.
Words.
Words.
Shame.
Shame. Ding. Oh, that is something that's...
So as you walk
Very
into
big.
this dark door, you hear a noise. And this noise sounds like and in front of you, you see a giant owlbear.
I run out of the room. Shut it behind me.
You're going to have to roll for initiative, but we'll save that for next time. Nice stopping point where you just walked into Owlbear Tower.
Fuck.
It's a pretty cool looking owlbear. I can see it through the my dark vision.
It is